Back to Boxmining. It's an emergency stream here. My name is Michael.
My name is Ron.
We got Ron here. Now we are celebrating Bitcoin $71,000.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I got notifications for this like literally on my phone. I was like talking to someone. I was like in a meeting and like dun dun dun.
71K.
I was like, I gotta quit this meeting right fucking now. I gotta leave. We gotta leave right ASAP as Bitcoin crosses. This is a very important threshold, right?
Yeah.
Simply said, we were rejected off, so we couldn't really pass 69,000. So 70,000 was a big barrier. It was big resistance, and throughout the whole of last week, we tried, all right? The bulls tried to push beyond that point, but there were multiple rejections. And in fact, there were very harsh rejections on that point. But now, finally, we crossed it.
Now we're in price.
We're gonna fingers crossed to see how long we can hold it above 71,000. But once it's above 71,000, it's straight up. It's straight up. I think that's what people are saying, because like there's no precedence for Bitcoin beyond this level. Even historically, if you look at the historical max, right, we were stuck here. We were always stuck here. But this time it's different. This time it's kind of funny. So like historically 67, 60, like we probably spiked up to 70, but now new all-time high, which is ridiculous, first and foremost. And then crossing that, like historically breaking past that and it was very fast. It was a very big green candle too. It was a $3,000 green candle. It was not a small play. So it's very clear that right now in Asia it's right now it's actually 420.
They timed it.
420 right now in Hong Kong, PM in the afternoon. So this is before the US markets come up. So guys, welcome if you guys are here. We are at extreme greed. We're gonna see extreme greed very soon. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how fast things are moving. So a big thank you, big welcome to the guys on this channel. And by the way, if you guys are tuning in, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We recently restarted streaming on Boxmining, our main channel. So just a little bit of delay, I would say, before people come in and people get back used to this live stream format. But we're back, and we'll try to push out as much content as possible. And right now we have a dual channel system. We have the Boxmining main channel and we have the Boxmining Plus channel.
Yes,
where Boxmining Plus is where like all the airdrops, all the edgy content, all the partying. That's fair, and that's been like 2 videos per day, right? Testnet claims, whatever, degen wall coins. We were talking about Brett before it went crazy, right? We were talking about Brett before it just doubled in price. So that's how crazy crypto is right now. It's like everything is moving up, and this rising tide does lift all boats, right? This is a case where I'm scared. I'm literally scared for what's gonna happen next.
Scary good, scary bad.
Scary good and bad. Like I feel like we have not seen how crazy the altcoins can get. All right, we've seen BNB move up this weekend. Sure, great. Like cool story. Cool story BNB.
Oh my god, it's actually in the 500 range.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
The last time I saw it was
It's like 300 range.
Oh wow.
You're right. Right? I don't think we've seen the craziness yet, because like the Bitcoin is what's powering this through, and Bitcoin's got $1 trillion market cap, right?
Yeah.
So if $1 trillion flows into any other altcoin,
yeah, it's gonna be wild.
this is gonna be wild. So this weekend I was hoping for a chill down, right? I was hoping the market would chill a bit and I can get more and increase my positions. But I saw that Ethereum was not cooling down. I saw the prices, like I saw it move down a little bit, but it was holding up strong, which is why I felt like this weekend I FOMO back into everything again. It's like I initially thought like maybe I should wait for it to cool down a bit, but nope. And I feel like this is the case where a lot of institutional investors are starting to freak out. I mean, in terms of the timeline, right? Bitcoin halving. This is the most biggest impact that anyone that's in crypto is counting down. And that's a Bitcoin halving one. We can do a watcher guru or something like that. But 37 more days until the Bitcoin halving. All right. Once the halving happens, that means the amount of Bitcoins mined per day will halve, right? And that's the dump pressure that's Bitcoin's having right now, right? Bitcoin is being mined, and then Bitcoin miners are selling Bitcoin on a day because they got to pay their electricity bills.
Yeah.
Right. But the moment the halving happens, that amount of Bitcoin just goes mine Bitcoin goes by half. All right. So you can look at all these statistics here, and there's actually a pretty big number. So Bitcoins generated per day is 900 Bitcoins. So you times that by $71,000. That is how much, like $64 million of Bitcoin, new, fresh Bitcoin are minted every day, right? But the moment that halving happens, bam, all the way back down, right? All the way down to 450 Bitcoin per day, and that's gonna be only $30-something million. So that's gonna create a supply shock, all right? That's gonna significantly decrease the amount of supply, and that's why we have this build-up period, right? And one of the theories as to why the ETF was approved early was because it allows institutional investors to buy in Bitcoin before the halving, right? Because after halving, it's going to be even harder to buy in, right? Because if you're a big fund manager, right, it's kind of funny. I was like looking at these big traditional funds, Valoron Capital. They manage $40 billion actually. Annual AUM is $40 billion. They're a fund that is international, and they're actually buying FTX claim. That's how I found out about them. But these guys, if they want to invest in Bitcoin, they don't want to throw a meager 1 million inside. They want to move it with a capital B. Even like say, for example, if they put 10% of their assets under management into Bitcoin, that's $3.6 billion, right? This is why like I believe that this run is just getting started. It's not even like the ball hasn't even started rolling yet, and the prices are so high already. Yeah. Obviously, of course, we do expect a big pullback at some point. Right? This is the case with crypto. Every single year, it gets more and more crazy, and then there's going to be one big correction that freaks everyone out. That's usually that's for some reason that's human psyche. All right, humans don't like a continuous wave up. Humans like to drive the prices up, let it dump down, flush out all the weak hands, and then drive it back up again. That's typically what happens in the crypto markets. Yeah. But so far, this has been quite insane. So guys, if you guys have been here, and I know you guys have been watching this channel for a long ass time, right? You guys, if you've been following me since 2016, you guys have seen this multiple times. It's like frenzy of activity, us going up, all insane. We're all geniuses now. Before we're all dumbasses. Now we're all geniuses. We're going through this cycle. We see smiles on everyone's faces. I mean, obviously, you know me. I'm always preaching, not financial advice, of course. I'm preaching, saneness, sanity. But yes, is it main coin season? Happy auto races. Thoughts on BTC now? Is it alts or main coin season? I actually believe that Bitcoin has quite a way to go before it finishes rallying. It's still... Okay, what's kind of interesting in this run is that we don't see mass retail yet. All right, so let's look at Google Trends for Bitcoin. We'll see an uptick, but it won't be that crazy. Let's check it out for international. Okay, Bitcoin. Let's not do Hong Kong because worldwide. Let's do for the past 5 years. All right, look at that. What do you see?
We still haven't peaked in terms of interest over time.
Yeah, we're nowhere even near these like 2020 times. Right? Yeah. If you look at us now in terms of kind of search volume on Google and interest on Google, it's only 52 relative to a 100 in 2021. Yeah. Right? We haven't even started yet in terms of public interest, in terms of like we do see on the news some people talking about it, but people are still cautious. right? And you see, like even in our videos, we see there's an uptrend in the number of people watching, right? Like it's always the case. During the bear market, I talk about Bitcoin, people think I'm a fucking scammer, right? People think, oh, this guy's a scammer or whatever, right? Well, ironically, that's the best time to buy. But it's okay, it's okay. But now, all right, people are thinking it's too expensive, right? People are thinking it's too expensive. And something that Natalie brought up that inspired her to buy was like me showing her my buys.
That you've just been buying and buying and buying.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, it sounds stupid, right? Like, why do I still buy, right? I had the opportunity to buy when it was like 43. I had the opportunity to buy when it was all the way down to 28. But hey, I see the change in the market, right? I see the change in the market. I see the pump. Why not join in the pump? There's no reason not to, right? Because of how fluid Bitcoin is, I can always exit. And I was like, my mentality, again, it's not financial advice for you guys, but for me, it's like, there was no reason not to buy Bitcoin because I see that the trend reversal is here. And the trend reversal isn't just a week or so, right? Think about how long this run was, right? It lasted from December of 2020. Like, let's say, for example, this run, right? From October all the way down here. I'll still say even at these times, it was good times. And this was when the altcoin phase came in, right? So Bitcoin didn't really move for a while during that run, but the run up to it was always Bitcoin leading the way. The rising tide always lifts up all the boats, right? So if you actually look at the log scale graph, okay, this is when things are in multiples of 10. It happens every single time. There's a huge spike up for Bitcoin. Okay, then it chills out a little bit, and that's when the real altcoin market comes out, right? We're not even in the altcoin market. That's a scary part, right? Like you think, okay, look, you think it's crazy. You think Polkadot's insane? Like, oh, it went up like what? Polkadot's up like 40% in the last 30 days. But if you look at it, if you look at Max, look how where Polkadot was at before. It was at $50.
Yeah.
Right? We're nowhere even near. It's like if Polkadot right now goes to $50, I am gonna treat everyone out to a very, very nice meal. To a very nice meal that, like
What kind of meal are we talking about?
I'll give out dots, okay? I'll give out dots. But think about it, like that's how strong the Polkadot rally was. So I feel like that's why I'm getting into altcoins early. I still think like right now, in terms of distribution, I'm still, in terms of deployment, let me just roughly Asian math this. I'm 70% Bitcoin Ethereum, and then 30% into alts.
You?
Yeah. So
I've seen your alts.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're
buying way more Bitcoin because I moved my Bitcoin off the exchange.
already?
So you only see, when I show you my Bybit account, right, that's minus the Bitcoin and the ETH.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm actually buying more Bitcoin and ETH. And at the moment I buy Bitcoin and ETH, I move it off the exchange.
Oh, wow. I've seen your alts on Bybit, and if you're saying that 75% of your portfolio is in Boxmining and in Bitcoin and ETH, then damn, it feels like we're doing a commercial.
Commercial.
It feels like it's like what Shiba Car says, Boxmining stealing Bitcoin.
I'm laughing all the way to the bank.
Damn, it feels like
But right, like but it makes sense, right? Like I don't actually keep Bitcoin and Ethereum on exchanges, which is that's why I don't see that insane P&L. Because some people, they see that they're like, I've seen Coach K flex's P&L, like he's like, oh, his P&L on Binance is like what I was like $1 million or something in 2 weeks, or like 5 million in 5 weeks or something like that. It's like, it's insane, right? But I don't have these crazy numbers to show because I'm off exchange. I've learned enough from various exchange blowups that's not a smart thing to do. But I still keep alts on there because I just need the ability to like buy and sell very quickly. And I was actually grid trading Flocky because Flocky had an insane pump. Then they had a correction, so I actually sold up here, bought some here, and now I'm back up again. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be on the ride.
Nice.
So yeah, it's an exciting time, and it's a time where like I feel like it's good to be open-minded. I think that's the biggest lesson I learned from last market was like I saw DeFi and people didn't believe DeFi, right? People didn't really feel like DeFi was anything big, right? But I was actually getting yield on DeFi, and when YFI first launched, when on that first like second of launching, I was already in that pool because Andre chose a pool that was targeted towards people who were already on Curve. I think it was on Curve at the time, but anyways. So I was like farming Wi-Fi from the first hour, right? And that was insane farming. That was insane farming. We were getting like per minute, like a couple of Wi-Fis, like that was like
actual Wi-Fis?
Yeah, man. Actual Wi-Fis, wife-changing money right there. Why earn finance, dude? That was insane times, dude. That was insane, and we watched that grow, and one thing that led me to victory and to a victory mindset during that time was being very open-minded. I think a lot of people, when they were playing with alts, they tend to close their minds to new projects. And I think that was what led me to victory. Was like, okay, I saw these new trends coming, and I was like, I was not stubborn enough to say, okay, look, let me stick with the old stuff. Let me go for the new stuff. Like I was like, I actively looked for new stuff to go into and keeping an open mind, which is yet again why people are probably asking me why did I get into all these meme coins. I mean, I made like 3 meme coin videos last week, and even though meme coins were pumping, right, I still talked about bread, I still talked about Flocky, even though people were probably saying, oh, what a sellout. Well, actually no, it's like these are what grows. I mean, it's what gets people into crypto. You can't like just stick to tech being having the best tech, right? There's obviously coins with very good tech, but hey, memes are getting listed in exchanges like.
I mean, if dog with hat is worth more than an airline company,
there we go. There we go.
Something.
That said something, So being very open-minded, and I think this is why we set up the channel like this too. So for this round, we have the Boxmining Plus channel, which is extreme open-mindedness, right? If you look at the stuff that Ron's doing into, there's like crazy. Like we were doing Black Panther. We were talking about Venom airdrop. We were talking about like early, like there was like a huge talk about Dot is dead. We're talking about Manta airdrops, and it was like. This was like edge experimental stuff, and this is why we put that stuff on the Boxmining Plus channel. It's because you need to keep an open mind. But that being said, it's not for everyone. So if you're like a Bitcoin maxi, stick to Boxmining, okay? But if you want like edgy stuff, come on Boxmining Plus. We have a lot of great fun content there.
Yeah,
that's for you.
And we're gonna make money together.
We're gonna make money together. Exactly. But I do see huge potential for a lot of these alts. Like BNB was so undiscovered. Like, I'll show you my spreadsheets. Is this the one? So I made a spreadsheet this year for the 2020, for the coins in 2024, right? And it's only 9 coins. So that was my mistake. I should actually add dot here. But anyways, I think I forgot. But oh yeah, dot is there, but I think dot deserves to be there. But let's go do a quick refresh on that. This one was worth at the start of the year in January, it was worth $1 million. These 9 coins here. All right, I'll scale this a little bit so it makes it a little bit more clear for everyone. So that I'm gonna do a refresh here. Manage refresh all now, and let's see what the prices are at. But this is not including Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's the most insane part about this. It actually doesn't include Bitcoin and Ethereum. Wow, look at this crazy stuff.
This is exactly what I saw on your Bybit account.
A little bit less, huh? Now moved a lot of coins off chain already. Yeah, we were doing super well. We got Injective at $40 right now. Solana, it's just such a strong performer. Manto's very, very good, surprisingly. I think that one surprised a lot of people. And I think Manto hasn't even reached its full potential yet. I think most people haven't even heard about Manto, but it's just like passively growing.
Yeah.
Because like people don't understand how strong Bybit is right now.
Yeah.
This video may or may not be sponsored by Bybit, but assuming you don't have a Bybit account, either get Bybit, get BingX, get MEXC. Now is the time to get on board exchanges. Why? It's because you need to be able to dump shitcoins and buy shitcoins And like quite frankly, you need to do those with speed and without touching Ethereum because Ethereum gas prices are just way too expensive right now. So if you haven't got an account yet, I'll definitely say get BingX, get MEXC. I'll have links down below. But those exchanges, what they're doing is they're listing the new coins much faster than everyone else.
Yeah.
Right? Because like if you want to try touching like say what is it, Pork, which apparently didn't do so well, Metis or any new coin, a lot of times you will not be able to find it on Binance because Binance is the endpoint, right? That's where coins want to go to the heavens. But if you want to get coins before they go to the heavens, you got to go on the other smaller exchanges, right? So typically speaking, the smallest exchange has the most risk, obviously. And then, but then as more and more exchanges list these coins, and as it moves up the ladder, the literal competition ladder, the price goes up like phenomenally. So you want to get them early. So that's why getting exchange access early really helps right now.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I actually want to see what Cryptogram's, because he says the tweet sucked him into DeFi. What's that
really? It's a tweet that sucked him into DeFi, not a video. Huh? Okay, let me check out what tweet that was that Cryptogram said that sucked him back. By the way, hi Graham. Like, how are you guys up at this hour, dude? This is like the weirdest hour, right?
Their phone alerts blew off.
I think so. This is like the vibration. Brrr.
They had it on DND, but it still blew up because the phone knows. The phone knows.
All my friends are degen gamblers.
That's the one?
That was the one. That was the one that changed his life. That was the one that changed his life, right? That was the one. Hey, this was wow, this is the one on Twitter. Has a lot of people watching. I didn't know that we actually didn't manage. This is our current stream. I just didn't manage to change the my stuff. But the buy and forget portfolio is working very well, guys. We did visit the buy and forget portfolio, and it's it's up a lot. Dude, I have some good picks here. Phantom is up aggressive. I'm still very much into Phantom. VeChain's great. Engine is doing insane. Engine, I think people were like forgetting about, and Engine was just pumping nonstop this week. Like, and they were giving out like a huge amount for that airdrop, not for the airdrop, but for the governance staking. So if you're staking in governance, you made 40% on your Eng plus the 91% boost up. That's double in value, right? Like it's just insanity. Solana is super good for Palmer. Vet is good. I feel like Mantle has a long way to go. I think like I'm actually gonna buy more Mantle just because, all right, like think about it. Without FTX in the picture right now, and with Binance in so much legal trouble with with the Americans, what's the next champion? What's the next global exchange champion?
Bybit.
There you go. Yeah. That's we got Shiba concerts. You sleep, you lose, and
I remember Ben Zhao, the CEO of Bybit, said that 70% of institutional trades are on Bybit, right? The ones that are on exchanges, not OTC.
Yeah.
They choose Bybit for the liquidity. Even the number 9, the ranked 9 Bybit WSOT trading comp winner was like
Bybit.
Yeah. It's like
because there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go. So this is all-time high, but this is just the start of all-time high. I believe that now this week we're gonna eye some huge numbers for Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's like we're in price discovery, so we're like in open waters now. So it's pretty exciting, actually. Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah. And and if you guys want an FTX claim video, I can make one for you guys soon as well. So be at TSC says morning here. We are, and then Thai Guok says we are 24/7. This is this is the best and worst part about crypto right now. There is no sleep. There is no sleep. Crypto don't sleep, and then there's no opportunity to sleep.
Yeah.
So that's the crazy part. You know what I'm curious about? I mean, I'm not sure if it's locked onto this exchange, but like I'm curious if the Black Panther vault is making money. Because like my Bitcoin portfolio was making money, my ETH portfolio was making money, but is the injective stuff making money? Curious.
Oh fuck.
Curious. I don't even know. Okay, here. Let's see if it works. I'm curious on this. Oh wow, it's up. It's also up. The trend following Bitcoin one is also up. Yeah. This one's down, but this one's up. This one's up like 7%. Yeah, this one's up. Nice. So these things are up. So yeah, so like right now, no matter what you do, you're a genius. But the key here to remember is that with Bitcoin, the Titan moving up so much, I don't think we've seen the other markets move at all. Like imagine if we get a 5x on something like Polkadot. That would be just like I cannot even fathom how much happiness that would bring me.
I think a lot of categories are still like not seeing the god pumps.
Yeah.
It's just meme coins right now.
Look at Link. Link would be a good example, right? My entry price $15. It's right now $21, but there's no way that Link can stay like this, right? When Link pumps, it's like god tier pump. It's not even like I'm joking sort of pump. It's not even like it's not no chill pump.
No chill pump.
No, so respect what the market's doing. Brace yourself for a potential large crash as
like just don't do leverage in a situation like this, honestly.
Depends. Everyone has a different strategy. I mean, I think you had a bad experience with leverage because of just the flash crashes, the flash pumps. Exactly. I think that's the biggest issue, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. What was FMC? FMC is a smaller it's Fame AI. FMC, and that one has been okay. It performed really well during the AI pump. Okay, it's been moving, but it moved from like what is it? 0.04 cents all the way to like almost point like how would you say cents? How would you say these units?
0.00.
Yeah.
It's 0.000.
That's just it's up 3x, okay? Like let's move it there.
Yeah,
but
from the peak is 6x.
Yeah, and it's AI, and I think it's nowhere near like its potential yet again. Oh, respect the pump. Respect the pump. But that being said, guys, so in terms of what you guys should be looking for is there's probably two things to look for. One is a continuation of this pump because now that we crossed the all-time high, the psychology has completely changed.
Yeah.
Right? So when you have a discussion with anyone, you're like, oh, you got in Bitcoin? Regardless of what time they entered, the prices now will be higher. So no matter what, this guy's gonna sound like a genius. Okay? Even if this person bought at like $62,000 like 2 years ago, this guy's a still fucking genius because he still outperformed the market. He or she still outperformed, they done whatever, still outperformed the market.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a big I think mental switch for retail. Because now retail, they're like, oh, like no matter who they ask, right? They're gonna hear how successful the coins are. So I think that's number one. So retail right now is still not in there. We checked the Google Trends, right? If you look at Google Trends, we're still only at 52%. Yes, it's growing. Okay, retail interest is growing, but it's nowhere near the peaks. It's only half, right?
Yeah.
And with the Bitcoin ETF, the amount of accessibility there is in this space is huge. And on top of that, there's a few additional factors this year that can ignite things. Halving being the biggest one. But second of all, a lot of people are forgetting, all right, first and foremost, Binance. All right, Binance, as much as they got into legal trouble, they are now not in the legal gray area, they're in the legal white area. Huge difference, right? Because people can access Binance and do that. Then we have all the exchanges like Bybit, BingX. They've all powered and leveled up in terms of the services that they provide, in terms of what people can get. It's a phenomenal time to get into Bitcoin, and people barely get into it. Right now, it's just the apes. But when retail comes in, it's like, it's insane.
Yeah.
And we have elections this year, which is
that's
interesting.
what I was going for. I think that's a very overlooked factor, the presidential election in the US. I think pretty much all of the candidates are pro-crypto,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So that's going to be a huge regime change. Maybe the SEC will be
different,
completely overthrown.
Yeah, maybe. And this is actually a cool video. I was going to upload this on members only first. I actually talked to Ryan from Hashed. So Ryan really gave us a lowdown on what's happening with the Korean markets, right?
Oh.
And that was very, very interesting because Ryan Kim, he's the co-founder of Hashed, and Hashed is one of the biggest funds in Korea investing in crypto right now. And What's kind of interesting is he was saying that in terms of trends, the politicians all try to make crypto trading regulated or legal or whatnot. But every time a politician chose that path, people voted for the other guy.
Really?
In Korea. Yeah, it was like that. So in terms of, he was talking about in terms of wallets, almost 30% of all Koreans have a crypto exchange account.
Yeah.
That's insane. 30% of the population, right?
Yeah.
So anytime someone tries to mess with crypto,
Yeah.
any politicians try to mess with crypto, choose the other guy. Choose the other guy. All right?
Yeah.
So they were the politicians were forced to essentially get into crypto and allow crypto to grow. Yeah. So even though they were talking about banning exchanges, now we see exchanges flourishing, right? So this is actually quite overlooked, and the Korean market coming back in is going to be insane. And he's talking about, so there was a very, very good interview. I'll put it out members only for the first like 3-4 days, so you guys have exclusive access. But yeah, they're not even in yet. Korea's not even in yet. The kimchi premium, not there yet. But
premium?
Yeah, once that kimchi premium spins up, dude, you have never seen kimchi
Is that
premium.
actually a term?
Yeah.
Kimchi premium?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, yeah, you weren't here in 2017. Like, the kimchi premium at that time was around 11 or 12%. So what people were doing was they're literally flying to Hong Kong, drawing out cash, using like big suitcases and packing the cash into the suitcases, and then they'll go into an OTC desk and buy Bitcoin.
The Koreans.
Yeah, the Koreans.
They're in that early?
They needed to bridge the premium. So why there was a premium was because it's hard to move money in and out of Korea. So because of financial controls there, it's actually hard to move physical cash in or out of Korea. Unless you have a company, unless you do something shady. But because of how fast the crypto market grew, the Koreans were literally paying a 10%, 12% premium on Bitcoin. So that's why Koreans will fly out, physically buy Bitcoin in Hong Kong or other places, and then fly back to Korea to sell that to other Koreans.
That's exactly what the Chinese did.
Yeah, and they will eat up the 5% bank fees, like the 5% withdrawal bank fees or whatever, the cash withdrawal fees to do so. They'll eat that up. And literally, the insanity is they'll have a suitcase of cash. Like who does this? You know, it's not even like a small suitcase. Like you get the huge fucking Ramoas, right? And you pack those with like Hong Kong dollars, cash.
It's gotta be Ramoa.
Yeah, it's gotta be Ramoa. And you just hear the and like those were days when you go into OTC and all you hear is like music to my ears. Music to my ears. But yes, that was how Koreans did it back in the day, and they'll do it again. They will definitely do it again. This is the time they come back. So Asia's reactivating, and you can see that it's Asia that's bringing the markets up now, right? So right now, America's still sleeping, right? Americans they'll be like waking up in the morning, right? All those guys in New York, all those bankers, you know, they'll be waking up and they're like, oh, derp. Go buy this ETF thing. Okay, sure, cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You have an ETF button to buy some freaking Bitcoin. Well, the rest of us, you know, we've been in this since. So I saw a comment earlier, and they said that, you know, Michael's OG. Yeah, I was actually literally mining Bitcoin back in 2012.
Oh, you think that's his OG videos?
No, 2012. No, 2012. I didn't make any videos, but that was when I started mining Bitcoin. Right, that was when I started mining Bitcoin, and that's a fun times. But thank you guys for smashing up the likes as well. Thank you guys. But don't look at the other videos.
I know what Michael did before.
I did other videos on very geeky products.
And it's not porn.
And yeah, going hard at Shiba today. I think you guys, all you guys, are gonna degen into meme coins. I think so.
Yeah, I want to look at the new chain that's gonna pop off really hard.
Floki, guys, it's Floki time. Floki, they got a big billboard, right?
A what? Oh yeah, on Times Square. Floki.com.
That's not. That's so cool. If you guys see this live, please send us some videos, okay?
Yeah.
Please.
If you're living in New York, or if you're there for the day.
Yeah. Please. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. But yeah. Yep. But yeah, memes, man. I stacked up a lot of memes. It's I see when retail comes in, that's the first thing they'll buy. That's the first thing.
And retail hasn't come in yet.
Blade Runner says I bought bread on Solana. Oh, there's bread on Solana, but the one that we bought was bread on Base. But yes, bread on Solana also pumped too. But because the thing is for us was like we wanted the one on Base because Base, like Coinbase has the biggest audience. But anyways, whatever. I think this is just insane, man. This is just. But both breads are pumping right now. It's insane. It's, just close your eyes. Who cares?
Is a bread injective now?
It's a bread injective too. You can buy some bread injective too. So yeah, anyways, guys, not financial advice, but this has been insane, and I'm enjoying this run very well, very much. Thank you very much. Very very grateful this year. Very grateful this year. And we want to get Ron there. Get Ron.
Yeah.
Ron's hustling, but hustle equals to money, right?
Yeah, I'd say 20% to my goal, so it's good.
Hey, that's pretty, dude. That's so early at 20% to your goal, dude. Dude, you're gonna surpass. You're gonna exceed expectations.
Honestly, the passive income is what really makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like every day I'm able to make this much. It's like it's good.
It's good, right?
It's good. That's my cushion.
Yeah.
You taught me about having a cushion, and
see, I'm like the best. I'm the best. Dude, there's so many like double digits. And it's not even, and I don't believe it's like right now the altcoin market. Like altcoin market is when like Bitcoin becomes steady for a while. Like Bitcoin right now is pumping. This is the pre-market. This is the pre-game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So we need 198 says we need 100x calls, dude. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on that. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more that we're researching, and just trust us that we don't sleep anymore. All right. We trust that. Is this Ron's first cycle? Strap in, man. So Ron, this is not your first cycle, actually.
This is my second cycle, but my last cycle in 2021, I was not active at all. Mm-hmm. I would buy at the top, and
you'll be at retail.
I was actually.
You're pretty retail.
I was very retail. I had the retail mentality, and I think the input I would give here is that the fresh retail that comes in that has no background on finance or crypto whatsoever, they would see these tokens pumping, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they will actually buy it at whatever current market price.
And they wouldn't know how to sell.
They wouldn't know how to sell.
Right. That's really important. It's I mean that's the biggest flaw of retail is they don't know what to sell. Mm-hmm. They're not prepared for massive crashes. So when things fall, even though emotionally speaking, we knew it's gonna happen, and emotionally speaking, you shouldn't sell when you're down, but people do it anyways.
Yeah, they do it. They don't average buy.
Yeah, they don't average. Down. Yeah, that's the worst.
Exactly.
And that's why a lot of people start losing money in crypto. That's why we see every wave, like the number of people that are interested in crypto goes up, and then it falls.
Yeah.
Because a bunch of dummies, they don't know how to trade. So hopefully on this channel, what we're going to try to get you guys to do is and this is why we make a lot more podcasts. There's the Crypto Elixir that's popped out now for the longer content. There's Boxmining Plus. The whole point of this is trying to get you more exposure and understanding to what's happening. So talk to us. Really do talk to us. And the veterans, the people who are veteran in this space, they have like a million ways to make money, right?
Hell
and then they always protect themselves. So I think that's a very, very big difference. This is my third cycle personality. Crypto is getting me crazy, dude. It is, and quite frankly, sometimes you need to cool down as well. Like you also need, like when you're in crypto and you're like working, like say 20-hour days or 16-hour days. You do need to calm down and buy yourself some cool stuff. I actually bought myself some gifts. So I bought myself a new screen. This screen on a stream on the side. So this will be good. It's not bad. This literally costs like $150 nowadays for a 4K mini screen. That is like.
Is that? Oh, it's Apple.
It's not even Apple. It's just like a
Huawei.
It's a cheap China. It's an eHomeway. It's not even Huawei. It's an eHomeway.
Why is there an Apple icon right there?
Really?
Here inside.
Oh no, but this is because it's my Apple. It's a screen. It's displaying my MacBook output, right? That's why it's not. It's. But hey, you thought it was You thought the Apple icon was stuck on, right? But it's actually the screen.
It's the screen.
It's a screen, right? I'll show him the other thing. Show him the other thing. My decked out mini PC. It's there, yeah. My decked out mini PC is my new toy.
Oh God, that's a lot of cables.
That's a lot of cables, but hey, we got this one. All right, not showing any products here, but hey, Hey, I love buying hardware stuff. So a lot of people were asking about nodes and stuff, and we started running nodes on these big Windows machines, and they were like noisy and lots of light pollution and stuff. But this one is just like, dude, this is like geared out to the max. This is it's a Ryzen 7. And it's like I think it's like an 8-core CPU packed in there with a GPU chip, and it's got 64 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabytes of SSD storage. It's like it's decked out and it's tiny. Look at how tiny this is. It's so cute. It's cool. So this is my new node machine. You can just run a node on one of these things, and it's just like you just plug it in and you go. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice. It's cool. It's cool. I don't want this project to take longer than 3 hours, but I just want to install stuff on here, make everything run, and I'm good to go. Like, I don't have to pay for AWS or anything. I just like run it on my GMK K6.
How many projects can you run a node on, like, with that?
A lot, actually, because it's decked out with 64 gigabytes of RAM. I got decked out the RAM on this thing. I maxed out the RAM. So I'm like, okay, no, like it's got even more RAM than my MacBook.
How much is this in total?
It was like 700 US. It's not bad.
It's okay.
Like I bought it separately. I bought the piece of set. Like me, right? Like
yeah.
I'm a very like
picky,
customizable thing guy. So I bought the RAM separately. I bought the SSD separately, and I plugged everything in.
You practically built it.
Yeah, practically. But it's really easy to build. Like you just rip the stuff off. But yeah. But those are my cheaper than Raspberry Pi. No, this is not cheaper than Raspberry Pi. But it's you just rip this off, you take the screws out, and you're good to go. So, yeah, is it cheaper? No, but it's decked out, and it's really fun. So I'm buying this. So this one combined with this one, that's my newest computer sort of electronics sort of buy. And I think I'm gonna buy a new Xiaomi phone for no particular reason other than I can. So
you're gonna do a review on it?
Stress buying. This is my stress buying. Okay, guys. You make some profits. I'm gonna make some reviews on it. Get the money back too. Okay, that's the microwave. It's worked so far, so good.
Do you want them to watch it?
No, I don't. Please don't. Please don't.
This is like really old school, Michael. Like
old school, Michael. Like this is my passion, right? I love all these. Like this is how I also got into Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I always playing around with all these different hardware, and then I buy all this hardware. I'm like, I spent so much money on it. Can I get some money back?
Yeah.
Right. And then I ended up mining Bitcoin or something on it, and that's how I got that stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually motivated when I watched your old videos.
Yeah.
I can tell this guy hustles.
This guy hustles,
and now
right?
He's my boss.
this guy wanted to make his $1,000 back, dude. Like, there's some things I should start reviewing the more expensive items I buy. Like, I don't know. Like the shit that's
2.0.
Because like I used to review like the Xiaomi headphones and stuff.
You
right?
showing them now?
No, I'm not showing them now.
Why are you touching your laptop?
I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything.
You're dying to show them.
I used to be really cheap. I used to want to buy the most bang for buck electronics.
Yeah.
Right? The bang for buck electronics, like the phones that are like those weird Chinese brands that no one's heard of.
Yeah, all Xiaomi.
They'll be like Dimensity chip. What is a Dimensity chip? But hey, this Dimensity chip is like pulling its weight, man. So I used to love this stuff. And even the screen's amazing, dude. Look at this, the quality. It's 4K. It's meant to be QLED or something like that. Like the contrast ratio is good. Like you even thought that the screen was a sticker. It's not. It's just a screen. Look how beautiful it is. For like literally $100, and it just plugs straight in. I don't even need a monitor. It's just like a USB cable straight into it, dude. It's sorry, I'm showing this like hardcore, but
Alpha said stop flexing on it.
Do a car review. I should get a Solana phone, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you should.
I had a bad experience with the Syrian Labs phone, so that's why I stopped doing phone reviews. I'm not Marquez Brownie apparently. So yeah, dude, this one was like it didn't have airdrops. That was the bad thing. It didn't have airdrops, and it didn't even maintain it. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, why does camera look a little bit tilted? I think I'll fix it soon. I'll buy a new camera. I want this toy. This is my newest one for.
The room is actually tilted 198. Yeah, this building is slanted after.
I want this one. This is
the typhoon.
Wow. Look at the Leica SL3, which will be a terrible camera for filming video, but How cool was that? How cool is that? That's my newest toy dream.
How much?
7K US.
Wow, that's more than
everything
your node.
Here. Yeah, it's more than everything combined. But it's yeah, it's an overpriced piece of shit. But anyways, whatever.
You should do a review on it.
No thank you.
You should do a review on it.
Sadly, I don't get invited to review those things. But hey, let's do some more shit coins and we'll get to the 7K mark easily, like that. Like that. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, guys. Is the camera tilted? So I'll fix the camera tilt in a sec.
It's not tilted.
It feels tilted.
No, it's not. It's the room.
Feels tilted.
It's the room.
Wait, it feels tilted. Wait. Wait. Let me fix this on stream live. Okay, for you guys.
Oh.
Is that better?
You fixed the building.
I fixed the building.
Wow.
Oh yeah, nice.
How did you do that?
We fixed it. Kind of, right?
You fixed the building, dude.
All right, cool.
Wait.
Stacks STX is underrated. You got the Palo Santo right there.
Wait, I'm gonna hold it 90. No,
that doesn't work, bro. You have to have the actual water droplet.
Yeah, the thingy-majig.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys soon. Oh, hey, that's a thumbs up. See you guys soon. Is this a heart? Oh yeah, the heart works now. Okay, cool. All right, lots of love, guys. It's gonna be a long ride. Actually, it's gonna be a long freaking ride. But I'm gonna be really excited for us at the end. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.